morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. Let's get to our virtual learning. We're reviewing this week, and one of the sounds that we've learned is the silent letters. These are the letters that make no sound. Like in WR, we say I could cover up my W and know that the W is not going to make any sound. For KN, we cover up the K and we say mm. And for GN, we cover up the G and say Let's practice. Right, sign, not, knee, nod, wreck, gnat, knocking, wrist, knife, wreath, design. Let's watch our video.
There are some letters that are completely silent. This seems crazy! Why would anyone invent a letter that has no sound? Well, if I tell you the reason for this, perhaps the silent letters will not seem quite so crazy after all.
Not, knife, knee.
These are all Viking words. But somehow we have lost the first sounds, and now they are silent. Shh! But look, there is a pattern. A silent K comes in front of N. Use this to help you spell like a Viking.
Excellent. Let's practice some more. Get out a piece of paper. You're going to help complete the sentence by using the words from the box. I'll read the sentence. You have to read the words in the box and see which word fits in the blank to make the sentence true. Remember, these all have silent letters at the beginning. Number 1. Dad, blank, I wanted new shoes. Dad what? Look at the words in the box. Dad knew I wanted new shoes. In new, K-N-E-W, we don't pronounce the K. It's silent. Number 2. Nate does not like the blank. Ready to find out what word? It was gnats. I added a plural S because in the picture I see more than one. In the word gnats, we don't pronounce the G because it is silent. Number 3. Mom likes to blank presents. What does she like to do with presents? She likes to wrap presents. In the word wrap, we have the silent W. Number 4. I will blank the wet sheets. There's 2 words left in our word box. I will wring the wet sheets. Wring has a W that's silent in the beginning. And this changes the meaning because it is to twist out all the water. And number 5, we blank on the floor. That's right, kneel. We don't pronounce the K because it is silent. Ready to read on your own? Set your timers ready for 1 minute. Remember, the first letter are all silent. It's a clue. Go ahead and pause here and read the words. Are you ready to check it? Let's read them together. Gnat, new, knocker, Rex, wrapping. Gnarled, ringing, racked. Writing, kneeling. Wreath, wrinkle, knelt, ringer, knitting. Rider, knobby, wretch, knotted, kneecap. Wrestle, knuckle, knead, wrangle, gnawing. Great job! Those are very hard words. They're even harder to write. So make sure that you pause and you write some of these words, because the more you write them and the more you read them, the better you'll do. Let's look at those high frequency words. Ben, they have been busy raking. Children, the children won their last game of the year. Month, July can be a very hot month. Question, who will answer the question? Their dog likes to cool off when it's hot out. Year, it snowed a lot here this year. Country, this is a map of our country. Gathers, she gathers some spring flowers. Something we've learned was compound words. Remember, compound words are when you put two small words to make one long word. When it is a true compound word, you can look at the small words that are put together to figure out what it means.
Listen up. Take two words and make them one. What do you get? All compound words. Take two words and make them one. What do you get? All compound words. Take the word base and take the word ball. Put them together and what do you get? You get baseball. Take the word sun and take the word shine. Put them together and what do you get? You get sunshine. Take the word play and take the word ground. Put them together and what do you get? You get playground. Take the word fire and take the word house. Put them together and what do you get? You get firehouse. Take two words and make them one. What do you get? A compound word. Take two words and make them one. What do you get?
A compound word, that's right. We're putting two small words together to make a long word. Now, try on your own. Give yourself 2 minutes and write the two smaller words within these compound words. Pause here. Okay, ready to check your work? Number 1 was raindrop. The two small words are rain and drop. Number 2, rowboat. Row and boat. Number 3, afternoon. After and noon. Number 4, outside. Out and side. Excellent job, friends. We've also talked about similes. These are comparing one thing to another, but these use the words like or as. That's what makes it a simile.
What are similes? How could I have used them if I don't even know what they are? Similes are actually a way of comparing two things. We compare things all of the time. Look at this comparison. The baby sleeps like a koala. In this sentence, we are comparing the baby to a koala. What's the comparison? That the baby sleeps like a koala. This is a comparison. Look at this comparison. His sister is as gentle as a lamb. His sister is as gentle as a lamb. The comparison is between his sister and the lamb. And the gentleness is what makes them similar. His sister is as gentle as a lamb. That's a comparison. Let's look at both of our comparisons again. The baby sleeps like a koala, and his sister is as gentle as a lamb. You want to know something interesting about these comparisons? These comparisons are similes. That's right. Both of these sentences are similes.
What makes them similes is they're comparing one thing to another, like the baby is like a koala. They're comparing the two things, and they use the word like to connect it. Sister is as gentle as a lamb is connecting the lamb and the sister by comparing them, saying they're both gentle. They're using the word as. Remember, a simile has to use the word like or as. Cold as ice. The ice is cold. I am cold as ice. Excellent. The last thing we're going to look at is where we're going to review the story Stormwatch and look at cause and effect. Remember, cause makes something happen in a story, and the effect is the event that happens after. Ready to read our story? Pause here, and why don't you read the pages first? Okay, let's read together. A big storm is coming, Mom said. We need to get ready. Paul was worried. He did not like storms. They can wreck things. What caused the family to get ready? Think of what caused them. A storm is coming. Excellent. There is time to plan, said Dad. We will have to find all the things we may need. We will need to stay inside. Well, what happens because Dad wants to plan? This is my cause. What effect happens? They will find things they need. Excellent. It's right there in the text evidence, friend. Next, I will write a list, said Paul. Paul wrote the word flashlight. We will need light, said Paul. In a storm, power can go out. Why does Paul write flashlight? This is the effect. What was the cause for him to pull out or write flashlight? The power may go out. That's right. It says right here. Okay, last one. Paul wanted his blanket. He said, we will need to stay warm. Dad got a phone. I know we'll be ready, said Dad. Why did they get a blanket and a phone? Look at the text evidence. Then they were ready. That's why. They were ready, so they got a blanket and a phone. Well, everyone, happy Wednesday. Don't forget, silent letters are some of the hardest words to read and write, so you must practice daily. Have a great rest of your day. Read for 20 minutes and go on Lexia for 20 minutes. As always, I miss you a ton. Have a great one.